Welcome back, y'all. It is day 12 of the 30 days of dance training. And of course, we're gonna have some fun because today we are going to work on footwork. So the challenge of today, or the method that we are using today, is called the 4 panels. It's a very simple concept. All we are doing is we take 4 panels and we imagine 4 panels that we step into, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. So basically I have a square here, here, and 2 in the back. And what we are doing is we're going to play around with the different options and the different patterns we have inside of those panels. So the different patterns we can create with our legs when we are in those panels. What really helped, or how this really helps me in my dance, is that it helped me to have more bass, have more rhythm in my groove. And when I say bass, is a bigger bass of how I can move around the floor, you know, as opposed to just having like normal steps in my bounce. I can now have even patterns with how I move and then bounce with that, for instance, right? So that is how it has helped me. There's also another reason for why we are doing this when it comes to which some people perceive as a simple 2-step. To me, utilizing that and making that bigger is very, very useful for your groove in general. So that's why we are doing this. Funny side story, or fun side story, the way we started with this, or the way I started with this concept, is through my best friend and partner in crime when it comes to all these dance theories that I'm giving you right here, Dimension. We were basically in my house, in my room. I was practicing the bounce, and he was looking on the floor, and he was like, shouldn't you just use those towels that are on the floor to like move around with to practice and have something to do with your legs? You know, think of it like what is that Dance Dance Revolution game? I don't know if you know the game. If not, it's okay, but think of that game, you know? And from there on, I was like, oh yeah, you know, you're right. Let me just try that out. And then we basically started building this whole spectrum of different types of steps that you can do inside of those panels. Those were 9 panels, and this is 4. And actually with every different amount of panels you use, a very different spectrum and type of rhythm, as well as type of patterns with the legs are created, or are unlocked, you could say, you know? So that's kind of how it started, and so it's kind of fun for me to teach it because it's very personal, and we started that in 2011. However, disclaimer, I'm not saying that I invented this or reinvented this. That is definitely not the case, because this has been used for many years already, way before us. It is just that we found out about it ourselves through playing and experiencing dance ourselves. So yeah. Anyway, so with the 4 panels, what we're going to do is we're going to take different types of steps in those panels to really work on our rhythms, you could say, and see what we can create. So what I want you to remember from this class is not what we are doing together, but more so the different types of steps you can use. But I'm going to help you and guide you along the way. It's going to start really simple, but eventually when you put everything together, it will make a lot of sense. Let's go. So where are we going to start with the 4 panels? We're going to start with the first one, which is keeping one leg inside of one of the panels, and the other one is going to move around to show the music. Meaning, let's say we have the right back. That's where I keep my leg and it stays there. And then the other leg, the left leg, I'm going to move around to basically utilize the other panel. So just follow along with me. We're going to create some patterns in these panels that we can play around with, okay? Easy. So maybe I can say, right, left back, right front. Back, side, back, back, side, back, or other side. cross. Right, I'm making a little cross. So, cool, that's a little base, warm it up. Let's mix them up, meaning I have the right, then I switch, and I have the left, right? Easy. So let's say I'll take this one, and I'll switch. Hey, switch, switch. Oops, I'm in the wrong panel. Switch, switch. That's right. So I'm switching on the same side as where my leg is based, right? Or maybe I can do the full 3. Side to the front, switch. But then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it front, side, side, front, side, side. Really simple, actually. I over-explained this. But let's have some fun with it and jump. See? Okay, take the 2 in the front. So now we're gonna focus on the leg going back to the side. Like I said, it starts really basic. But you gotta get that body warm and get that body to understand that this is the base so that you can move from that and back to that. Nice. Let's keep it in the back. So how I use it can already be different, right? For instance, I can lean into it, or I can keep my body forward so that it's only my leg, you know? You can play with that, and that creates a lot of different textures in your movement, basically, in your steps. Okay? Okay, enough with that one. Let's keep the front in there too. How the hell are you doing that, Kev? Heel, toe, 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 heel, heel, toe, 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 heel, heel, toe, 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 heel, heel, toe, 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 heel. Then I heel, toe, 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 heel, toe, 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 heel, toe, toe, ta, 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 ta. Whew. Oh, I got lost there, but it's okay. Let's continue. Other side. I hope I can do the same on the other side and remembering what just happened. Okay, so we're just gonna first step into it to feel for it. Change the pattern. Easy. Let's see if we can heel toe it. Let's start slow. Tick, tick, let's see. So we start out back, we cross, heel. Ta, ta, tu, ta, 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 tu, ta, hey. Hey, okay, cool. So we're warm, cool. What you can do now is for yourself, like I said, I'm gonna help you through the practice. For yourself, just stop the video, play a song, and only focus on singles, right? So what kind of options do I have with my singles? And what different things can I do with just my singles, okay? From there, when you're finished with that, you're gonna come back and we're gonna continue. So, next up, we're gonna work on alternating our steps. So now we are allowed to move around. So just follow along with me. I'll show you a few steps, a few ways to get the feel for it, but eventually the freestyle is all up to you, okay? Let's go a little faster. Now, we're gonna cross over. You're like, oh my God, are you serious, Kev? I'm serious. Just wait, I'm serious. See, how you step into it is already really important. Right, so for instance, now what I do is I kind of swivel or shimmy or whatever you call it, move this leg as I step into that right here. See, it already gives so much energy to it. So a lot of people want to skip their basics, but bro, do your basics because there's so much energy in that. And people understand it very well if you do a basic with the right energy. If you're there, it's the same step, but I just moved in it different, right? So be aware of that, cool? Okay, so let's keep it going. What we're gonna do is we're gonna step into them like that, and we're gonna come back and forward like we did with the previous one, and we're gonna mix them up, right? So we have step, 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 forward, back, and we switch, okay? Switch and over, forward, back, switch, forward, back, switch, forward, back. So try to feel that bounce in that. Hey. Let's see if we can do that faster. So the tempo, let's see what we're gonna take. We just had this. We're gonna take okay, tick, kick, 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 1 and 2 and. So we have 1 and 2 and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and faster, of course. 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and together. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. From there we switch to the other side, so that is 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 5, 6, 5. Whole thing, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. That's where it finishes off, okay? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Nice, I mixed it up there in the end, I know, but that's okay. So, more alternates, we're gonna play around with it. Now, we got our movement, right? Let me just do a few more. For instance, the same as right here, but now side to side. So follow along with me. I know it's simple, but, or at least for some, I know. But trust. What am I doing? There and middle, or sorry, center, out, then we step and center, out, step and center, out, step and center, out, step step, and center, out, step, and center, out, step, and center, out, step, and center. We step and center, out, step, and center, out, step, and center, out, step, and center, out, step, and center, out. Jump, 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 jump. Okay, nice. So we can play around with how we use those alters, of course. Okay, I can, for instance, step out. I'm here in a cross or on the diagonal lines like that, right? Left side, right side. Then I step and come to the other side, which is really weird. So I jump to this one, jump to that one, sideways, come forward, bring it back, and come to the other side, right? There, 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 there. Probably feels weird, but it's a pattern. Nice, cool. So now that we have done that and we've worked a little bit with our singles, or sorry, our alternates, you could say, right? What we're gonna do now is we're gonna play around with our levels, sorry, our direction changing. So let's say I'm here, what I can do is I can shift my direction and then start using the panels in a different way. Shift, shift, for instance, right? So let's try that together. It's really simple now, I know, but let's just to get through this together, trust me, or maybe it's not, maybe. So, worked a little bit with nice, cool. So now that we have done that and we've worked a little bit with our singles, or sorry, our alternates, you could say, right? What we're gonna do now is we're gonna play around with our levels, sorry, our direction changing. So let's say I'm here, what I can do is I can shift my direction and then start using the panels in a different way. Shift, shift, for instance, right? So let's try that together. It's really simple now, I know, but let's just to get through this together, trust me, or maybe it's not, maybe I'm lying and it's simple for me. It's very possible too. So let's say if I take one step and I shift now, instead of my left leg, left leg being forward, my right leg is forward. If I switch again, bang, I can move like that. Let me do that slow for you. Jump into the towels, switch, okay? Jump, switch, jump, switch, jump, switch, other side, switch. Take your time, jump, switch, jump, switch, jump, switch, other side, 6, 7, switch, switch, jump, switch, jump, switch, jump, switch, back, butt, switch, jump, switch, jump, switch, jump, switch, and switch, jump, switch, jump, switch, jump, switch. So what we use the switches for is to create a bigger spectrum of movement, right? Because it creates an extra, I would almost say, dimension to what is happening. Because if you are looking from that direction and I create my steps right here, right? Then if I switch, you see what it does? It becomes more dynamic. So another way of rotating, which is really fun, is keeping one leg behind the other and then basically using the whole, you could say, position that we have to rotate around. So right now I'm on the left side on the right side, the right squares, right? The front square and the back square, but on the right side. Boom, plus I'm here. Now we're gonna shift from here to there. Okay, so that means front, front, okay? Then left, left, yeah? Then back, back, right, right. Front, front, left, left, back, back, right, right, okay? Boom, 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 boom. And how you do it can be different, so you can play around with the way you step into it. Now, I kind of like the stepping into it a little bit more. It has a little bit more flair to it. So you step, then when you come to the other side, you step onto it, step, step, bam, bam. So I use my hip to swing around, you could say. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, other side, yeah. So we step there, then we go to the left, left, back, back, or sorry, right, right, back, back, left, left. Bang, 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 bang. So you might lose the towels a little bit, and that's okay, because it's really not about being perfectly in the towels, okay? And you can play around with that, which is really nice. I almost fell there, but I got myself. So what I want you to try to do is take, you already took the singles and you played around with that. Now take the alternating ones where we take 1-2s and we play around with how we can step basically one after another onto these towels, okay? Now that you've alternated, it is time to hop into the towels. We already did it just a little bit to show you some options, but now we're gonna get into it serious, and we're gonna take one leg this time and play around with the different options on one leg. So I'm gonna start the music and then we're gonna get into it. So, let's take one leg. Please be careful. Let's take this leg for me. And we're gonna come forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, forward, right. Uh-huh. So you don't want to jump too big when you do it faster. And actually what I normally do is I kick with my jumps or with my hops. I kick. See? Because if I kick, I have more power. I can get a little further and I know that I'm not going to mess up my ankle. So what you do is you kick forward, sideways, don't fall. With this one, you just come back. Let me see if that's right. Yeah, you come back and you bring it in like that. And then with the last one, you bring it back here. Bam. Okay? Kick, side, bring it up, there. Kick, side, up, there. Make sure that you don't jump, otherwise it's really difficult to be that fast basically. Other side, front, side. I have to be careful with this one. Front, side, back, in. Side, back, in. Side, back, in. Nice. So, other options, we make a cross. Woo! Nice. What is a cross, Kev? We go this way, we come to the side, diagonally back to the side. Front or diagonal to the front, side, diagonal, side. Whew. I need to make sure that I breathe while doing this. Hey, ooh, ah. Kick helps you with it. I kick to the side, then I kick to the other side, I kick back, and I kick sideways, okay? Diagonal, side, diagonal back, side. Boom, 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 boom. Other side, so let's see. I just started from that side, okay, so that means this side. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. One leg to move around it, we went over the alternating ones, right? With the switch of direction and the different switches that we can create in our direction. And we went over the single-legged ones or the hops that we can play around with, right? First, before we finish and we get into the last one, what you're gonna do, or what I want you to do, is I want you to freestyle with everyone separate, every one of them separate. I already showed you the first one, and I believe you already did it. So the second one again is alternating step by step and moving around. So I want you to try and freestyle that for a full song without stopping. You can use the playlist that I put in here, here on Patreon. You can use that playlist if you want to. Of course, you can also use your own music. If you are searching for building patterns, what you could do and what you maybe want to do is change the tempo of how you're stepping at times. Because if you keep the same tempo the whole time, at a certain point you get kind of lost and you lose the textures and the variation in patterns, basically. But if you if you change the tempo, you can really feel for a specific pattern that you are creating. You see, so I feel like a vibe right here, right? Now I'm alternating like this, and there goes my mic. I'm alternating like this, bam, bam, ho, bang, for instance. And then if I speed up, see, it gets a different vibe. So it's easier to stick to and create new patterns because of that, okay? Lastly, after you did that for a full song, you go into the hops and you play around with the 4 tiles, search what you can do, you know. I don't expect you to have it perfectly right away. Okay, we have gotten to the last one. It's definitely not the only one or the last one that is available, but the last one we're gonna use right now. And that is very simple, just moving both legs at the same time. Okay, so I'm not saying always stuck together, that is an option. I'm saying they both leave the floor and come back to the floor at the same time. So for instance, right here, right? Simple. Or let's try to put that together just for the fun of it. So we have forward, back, switch, and cross. Okay, forward, back, boom, boom. From there, when I come back, I keep one in the front. Boom, boom, and switch, cross, switch, cross, switch, cross. Let's do it again. So, twice forward, back, and I keep one there. Bang, bang, keep it there. Switch, 7, 8, switch. Cross, 7, 8, cross, switch, cross. Okay, let's do it together, putting everything together. Still slow. 5, 6, 7, 8, boom, 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 A, E, 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 E. Easy. Now we're gonna try to speed it up. So that means boom, boom, keep it there. Hey, hey, doom, doom, ah, doom, doom, ah. From there we alternate, right? Or sorry, we switch. E, E, okay? Front, front, and ooh, ooh, and in. It feels a little bit weird with the rhythm, and I understand that, but it's now just about getting control in the legs, basically. That's what it's about for now. Okay, so it feels a little bit weird when it comes to the timing. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. E, 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 and ooh, 2, 2, ooh, 2, 2, ooh, 2, 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. So those are some options. We can also, for instance, say we come out, we switch to the other side, we jump to the other side, and switch. Hey, hey, hey. We speed it up. Ah. If we speed it up. Nice. Little extra there. So, those are some options. Of course, there's always more. Oh, last one, sorry. I need to do this as well. Both legs together. So we have outsides, right? We have switches and crosses. And then we have together. So here, bang, hey, hey, ooh, ooh, hey, hey. Ah, ah. Other side. So with this one, to get that bounce in it, you want to stay on your toes. You don't want to jump on your heels, okay? You don't want to be flat-footed like this. You want to jump as if you're using a jump rope, okay? We can, of course, cross. Ah. So that means front, back, diagonal, diagonal back. Cool. So those are some options that you have for the legs together. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that round and you're gonna take one round to focus on all legs together. Focus on all legs together. Options, okay? So that's 4 rounds in total, full song. And then lastly, we get to the last exercise, and that is putting everything together. So you just put it together, play around with it. Don't be afraid of forgetting certain parts, certain steps, you know. The best way to learn to put it together is to add on, okay? So what does that mean? I take one step and I add on to that step the next one. So singles, I add alternates, only those two together. Then I take singles, alternate, I add the next one, which is hops, right? One leg. Put those 3 together. Fourth one, which is the both legs, I add it together, and then we do all 4. So that way you can practice, you still have limitations in your movement, and you can learn a lot from that. Like if I just take singles and alternates, for instance, see my movements. Ooh, you see that? You get a certain structure from it. If I take singles and the, let's say the hop, right? for instance. Okay, so play around with the different options, and that is it for this class. I hope I've helped you to break a sweat. I said bring up a sweat. I forgot. Either way, play around with the different options. Make sure that you take your time. It's easy to start to speed up and try to do everything fast. But it's really about putting your emotion, your heart into every single step, right? If I have one step, I just put my energy into that one step and it's more than enough, okay? It's not always about speed. It's about timing and knowing when to do what. Slow down when you need to, speed up when you need to. Just listen to the music, feel the vibe, and go for it and have some fun, okay? With that said, can't wait to see you in the next class, and thank you so much for being here. And I am tired, and I hope you guys are too. And I can't wait to see your challenges. See you tomorrow. Peace.